Hi, this is Spencer Colgan and welcome to Spencer Colgan's Wallpaper. We are installing the best quality mural paper that I have ever seen, okay? And this is not an overly thick vinyl and it's not cheap and thin. This is the perfect density of vinyl that I've ever installed. And why do I tell you that? Because when we glued the backing of this vinyl, we let it book 5 minutes. When we began to install it, it goes up like a piece of satin. There are no bubbles trapped here and there. There's the typical small amount of air pockets that easily come out when you push it with your smoother. I highly recommend this brand, and I'm going to get you the name of it. Give me a moment. I'll get you the name brand. I was looking for it. It came to us already opened, but let me see if I can get you the name brand, because I want my customers especially to know which is the best vinyl to install. And so I'm going to tell you right now, I don't see a brand on this. Posters International. It came from Posters International, and I don't know the vinyl because it doesn't tell us, and it came with no instructions. Sometimes the packing, a box has the instructions on it. This one didn't. But this is the best. When the vinyl is very thick, it's great quality stuff, but it traps a lot of air. And I almost always have to come back after a couple of days if the customer isn't satisfied. These air pockets eventually leave, but with this, it sets up the first day and there's no air pockets. With the thicker vinyl, the air pockets, as the moisture escapes in the glue, air pockets develop. Now they come out, they're called paste bubbles. There's a difference between an air pocket and a paste bubble. But nonetheless, customers get frantic about it, and then they want you to come back. So this is the best. Now I want to show you how you go about, let me just show you some examples. With just one stroke, these pockets are knocked out, okay? So I want to show you something. Now, this is an easy mural to install, and I would agree with you if that's what you were thinking. Why do I say that? Because there are only one, and generally two, we'll call it two connecting points. The ocean here, and this figure's arm. And so you can't really mess it up, I agree. It's better than having a bunch of connecting points. But I want to show you, if my cameraman comes a la izquierda, I'll show you how you go about matching this up. First of all, number one, the mural comes with lines on top here. And of course, they have to line up with these lines up here. But when you're dealing with a wall that's higher than 8 feet, these lines may meet up here, but as you get down 3, 4, and 5 feet here, they're no longer meeting up. So you have to use something else in order to determine whether or not your mural is straight. And that's called the flip book method. And what you do is simply find a curvature in the figure. So here, and this is a very abstract figure. We don't have a lot of definition here. This is a photograph that was printed out, and this is a picture of a guy's arm. And you don't see a lot of definition here, but you can see this, right? Looks like a widow's peak upside down. So I identify this point, and I simply pull it back. Now you see the peak there? Or the curvature of his arm here? I have to replicate that underneath it so that I'm sure that I'm on top of the image, so that when I cut it, it's going to match up. Now, before I went on video, I made sure that it was all matched up. It took us a good while to match this up here and down there. When I say a good while, I mean at least 10 minutes. So now I'm matched up here, and I'm matched up down there. And what you want to do now is, this is excess. This is 3 inches of excess vinyl. And we're going to cut through this is excess to the right, this is excess to the left. So obviously we're going to cut in between the excess of white to the right underneath and the excess to the left on top. And when we cut here, what we're going to do is pull away this, pull away the excess underneath it, and have a new seam. And that's where it's going to fall. So I'm going to leave the video at that because I'm running low on my battery. You match it up, and then you come up with bleed to the left and bleed to the right, and you simply cut on the image. You don't cut on the white because you'll be cutting in the wrong place. You want to cut right over the figure, in between the two bleeds, okay? And so if you can imagine this, cut straight down with a nice straight edge, straight down with a level, a plumb line, you'll come up with a nice new seam just to the left of this excess and to the right of this excess. And there you have it. I'm Spencer Colgan. Thanks for watching Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper. Click on like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.